Jenny, the day has finally come, and I can honestly say I've never been more sure of anything in my entire life.
We were out one night, and he said, okay, y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, but do you remember that girl I met when I studied abroad that I said I was kind of smitten with? And we were like, yeah. Why? And he said, well, she lives in my apartment complex. I know this is crazy, but I think I want to marry that girl. And Will and I were like, but does she want to marry you? You know?
Too much for me. Too much with your body swaying. Too late, too low, it's all over for me.
We joke all the time about how we knew each other in Spain, but nothing ever really happened. 5 years pass, and hundreds of life changes later, and we somehow find ourselves in the exact same place at the exact right time.
I thought back on some other opportunities where I've been given the same honor to speak on someone's behalf. And the first thing that came to mind was, I get to speak about Lee Malden? You mean the legitimate international businessman of mystery? We are talking about a guy who has multiple degrees across, 3 continents? A guy who taught the Australians drinking songs and survived the literal running of the bulls in Spain.
Lee has always been the heart of the family. He's ferocious about the people that he loves.
Hey, Mama. Oh, I can't start crying already. You gotta stop.
She is stunning.
Yeah, I'm already crying.
I knew a few things about Ginny the moment Lee mentioned who she was. I knew that she was kind. I knew that she was loving. I knew that she was patient, tolerant, patient, and potentially deaf.
The second thing that came to mind was what a perfect match Ginny is for my friend Lee. A woman who has ventured across the world and is well-traveled in her own right, while also establishing herself as one of the finest young lawyers in the country. An extremely driven, kind, and brilliant woman who has the patience and love to support Lee in all of his aspirations. And as Cody mentioned, the volume of his voice.
My name's Michael. I'm Lee's brother. And so I've literally known Lee his entire life, which is awesome. I've loved seeing Lee, the man that you've become, and we're like adults now. Look at us, right? So I was super excited when they asked me to be a part of this. And I've only known Ginny for a little bit, but I already like her more than you. So,
wow. My God. Like I just got hit with a snowstorm. Didn't expect it. Ginny and Lee, you are just as bright as that sun right there. In my eyes, you could melt the Arctic Circle. And that's about what happened to me when I saw Ginny on the first look about an hour ago.
I thought to myself, I was like, if Lee thinks this woman who's supposed to be the woman he's gonna marry is great, but he's the most salt of the earth guy, he's the most compassionate, he's the sweetest dude I've ever met. How could that be? Because that's not possible, right? Lee's the best. And we went on a double date one time. We got to meet Ginny.
Yeah, at that double date, I remember I was just in tears laughing the whole time because Liz is like literally a comedian. Yeah.
texted Lee afterwards. I was like, it's been nice knowing you. Because guess what? You found somebody who somehow is more thoughtful, is more compassionate, is more down to earth than you are.
You look incredible.
Thank you.
You look insane
Lee,
beautiful.
you're my best friend, my confidant, and love of my life. You came into my life during a chapter that was unknown, a bit stressful, and one of many new beginnings. I promise to be your steadfast companion through whatever life brings our way. I promise to listen to you with an open heart, and to support you in chasing your dreams, just as you have always supported me in chasing mine.
I think that fate would have brought the two of them together, but if I'm being honest here, I think this was all kind of schemed up by Ginny's golden boy, Carter. So Carter, he waited for Ginny to get out of class. He put on his best bow tie, of course, and he strutted his stuff around that apartment complex, looking oh so handsome. And sure enough, he saw Lee and Tully, and he yanked Ginny over there.
Ginny was born August 4, 1995, in Charlotte. In her newborn infant moments, the very first moments, I expected her to be cranky and discontent and, tough time the last half hour. And instead, she was glowing. It was like she'd come from another place to be with us.
God says something strange. He says, it's not good that man should be alone. But instead of making something new, he takes a piece from the man, a rib, and he makes the very first woman. And the man sees this final addition. Think about that, that Eve is the last piece of creation.
When Ginny set foot in the door, I knew that Lee was home.
Proverbs 18:22 says, "He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord." I don't have to tell you that you have found something very, very good, and that God has blessed you beyond measure. And I don't have to ask you to love her always and care for Ginny, because you have shown us that that's what you will do.
In the presence of God, I promise to always cherish you, honor you, and remain the person you rely on through the good times and the bad. Through sickness and health, I will always remain faithfully yours. I love you, Jenny Walker.
I love you.
Spicy sweet, or nothing came of me.
You each are a storybook of great choices. Your great choices of school, work, mostly your choice of friends. As Ginny's grandmother used to say, show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
The people that you are around are the best version of themselves because you guys are a couple.
To Ginny and Lee, here's to your story, your love, your life, and your happiness together.
You'll notice that there is a cake being delivered to each and every table. What we're going to do is count down from 3, and at the same time, along with Ginny and Lee, everyone is going to cut the cake with them. 3, 2, 1, cut your cake.
been said, and I could go back through them all. You knew it. You knew it.
You got it.
I don't know. We just gotta let it go. Because I can't anymore. That's all I can do. That's all I got.
We hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Again, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for coming out. You mean the world to us. We love each and every one of you individually for so many ways. And we look forward to continuing our lives together with everybody here. Cheers to everybody here, and we look forward to the rest of the weekend.